so I haven't bought crystal ones yet, but one day I will. And I also quite pay attention about getting one of the other level offices. Hello, darling. How are you? Is it okay? Don't worry about it. Okay, where are you? Okay, you want to be in Medan Hawali, so type into your GPS, the police, like maybe that Tiba or the police station of Medan. Either one. Even American International School, like there. Yes, I'm like across, like, so where Winter Wonderland is, I'm like across Baghdad Street. So if you go around the roundabout there and you go into Maidan Hawali, I'm in that here. But that's very far down Baghdad. So you want to be like near Winter Wonderland, closer. Can you? Okay, I'm gonna just send you the school's address, or Zatiba's address, and like go there, and then I'll direct you. Oh, people name. So
Somebody's coming for the first time?
there's a couple people coming for the first time here, which is beautiful. I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
They don't go to our school. So, you know,
Some school people as well?
very fun mix of people. Some people who I know, some people I don't know. And all of them are just glorious little, you know, different kinds of people from different walks of life. And it's obviously glad to have. Forget how to do this. Hey, that's cool. Thank you. You enjoying it?
Yes, but I think I'm also wanting to inform when I kiss it, right? Because I feel a little bit rushed and all the things, right? So.
Hello. Welcome. We are just having everybody enter our space. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Come on in. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
Hello.
Come on in.
Hi.
Hello. And I'm guessing here you're Tamara's sister. And if you are, can you give me a thumbs up or a come on screen so we can see you? That'd be great. Mona, you are so welcome.
Yes, that's me.
Hi.
Ciao.
No, it's fine. I have
This
these
is
two
Hannah.
at the table.
Hi.
Hi, hello. Hello, darling. Oh, it's so good to see you. We have people online too. So hello. You make it on the chairs, you make it on the floor. It's so much. Okay.
I take my shoes off.
You can put your shoes by the door.
Yeah.
Get yourself comfy. Introduce yourselves to everybody. We're waiting for a few more people. I'm so grateful to have you in my space. Thank you for coming. Hi. Give me floor. This is so fun. The getting here part. For the interruption. I'm so great.
It's easy. She was the.
Yes, well, Montana is where we live. Thank you.
She's the queen of direction.
You can probably see from my balcony.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I didn't actually go out and have a look yet, but I was gonna go out and have a look.
So on the way coming here,
No, that's good.
it's amazing.
Yeah, you can go on the balcony and check
They said the last new moon
until 2025.
till 2037.
Oh,
I read today.
the last blue super moon.
Yeah.
So the next blue moon will be in 2025, but the next blue super moon where it's there's more than one blue moon in a year will be in 2037. So I'm so excited that we get to honor this occasion. I am like it's so magical. I just love it. Can you remind me of your name, Tamara's sister?
Yes, my name is Miljana, but I go by Miki to make it easier.
Okay, Nikki, thank you for
Yes.
reminding me. And just
Yep,
bear with
Thank you for doing this. I'm very excited to be part.
Oh, great. Hi, look at you. Hello, lovely. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Thank you for coming. So great to see you here. Yeah,
Oh my
you too.
God.
Welcome. People are having a look at the full moon if you want to go on the balcony and look. Uh-huh. I don't even think I can talking about it. It is children's book huge. That's a great way to say it.
Okay.
Yeah. You can, this one's open and this one's open, so these are mine. Two more people are on their way, and we have one more person joining us online.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I think it's your name. I'm Steve.
Thank you for introducing yourself.
That's fine. Very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And you are? Papa.
Here is Mona and Hala.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
And online is Mickey. She's in there. And then we're waiting for Hollywood and Farah. They're on their way.
Did you think that?
I did.
Beautiful.
Me and my friend is also, inshallah, gonna come online. Ladies, I wanted to let you know that in this beginning time, it's a really beautiful moment for you to connect with each other, connect with yourselves, and then all around the room, on this table, on this carpet, and on that table, there are 5 different decks of oracle cards. There's a starseed deck, a lightworker deck, animals, gemstones, and just kind of positive affirmations. And you are so welcome to draw a card from any deck, each deck, however you like. Some of them have books to go along with them, and maybe just see what speaks to you, and if there's any reflective piece in there you want to journal about while you're waiting. And I'll make sure everybody has in your journal, but I want to make sure you have the prompts, so as not to waste so much paper, but to make sure that you have the prompts. And Mickey, you have the prompts in your phone. I think Tamara sent them to you. And after the call, I'll pull an
Yep.
oracle card
Okay, sounds good.
and I'll give you the options of which one.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Right on.
Not beautiful setting. I know.
Oh, and if you take pictures, you totally should. I just
Yeah.
get around to that part.
I'm looking at the set and the set.
Thank you.
does so well.
I created this crystal grid for us to really have all the energies come in, and I'm going to show you, Mickey, what it looks like. I activated it with some Reiki already, and I'm going to also do that while we are practicing. So all these crystals have been placed with intention and the idea that we can really tap into these energies. as well as the full moon.
Amazing. Thank you for showing it to me as well.
And I'll show you the altar because I made an altar that has all the elements connected. So we have wood and plants for the earth. There is ting sa with that makes sound for the air, as well as the fire that I will light in a moment. The gemstones to represent the earth. The water is in the plant, and the tea is coming from the kitchen to represent water, and more air with the feathers. And the ether is kind of like just this experience all around us.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Welcome. Tea is in the kitchen. So you cannot have the tea with us because you're not here in person. You can totally have a cup of tea, Nikki, or a water, and just with the same intention that we're using it, when it's time to set the intention into the tea or the water, you can do that with whatever you're drinking.
Will do. Will do. Thank you.
We'll wait a few more minutes for our friends, and then if they're a little
There's lots of.
so it gives me a little moment to take some pictures too.
Can I make it real? Absolutely.
You know how I think of social media promotion, don't worry.
On it. Word, yeah.
Because I forget to do that myself sometimes.
Absolutely, and then, just like 5 minutes.
You betcha. I saw on your phone.
I love it when you do something.
Been in everything.
I could watch in this story.
I've been everything all at once, and it's been. I can't, you could say anything, and it's been everything. And so I've been so grateful and mind boggled, and it's so magical, and I just really adore the process I get to them. I have my dips, and then I go right back up. But it's not for humans. What happened? But oh, I've been into it. Ups and downs. You can see that we just have your house. The toilet is the one with the heart. And you can use it whenever you need. The light switch is probably the two on the closest to you.
Thank you for having that. It's much needed.
Oh, yeah. It is my joy and my delight to be able to hold these space. Truly feel like
Yeah, nice, people see.
and it's glorious. I actually had a lot of great experiences with it because I'm in containers as well. So to grow and to be with life and be with other people who are doing similar things, different things, just energy. And one of the things I got to do was like a space holder boot camp. And it was so fun. It was in the summer. And it was so fun because it's like confirmed everything that I was doing, and then gave me some wonderful thoughts and pointers. And just pleased to. So. You ever have doubts? You ever have doubts? Oh, yes, girl. I have doubts every day, every single solitary day. I don't want to. It's hard to like bubble of energy. It's hard because I have unwavering faith, and that is the part that I'm talking about. See, that's what I've been working on. I got. Hello. Just a boy. Just clarifying that too. Yeah, the big tall one. You see like the tallest building by the highway. Yes, it's glass and there's a lot of metal stuff around it. Right? Yes, from upstairs and then press the button next to the door number 30. Yeah. Yes. And then
Oh, you said it's not your first time. I'll see. I'll come here on. So I tried to pick that. I remember at first I was out. First session I did. But like everything in life just aligned after. Getting goosebumps just like even as I was there, even like when I first yeah, this one. I was right. Like why I did session.
oh, are you talking about the Reiki?
Yeah. She's not I'm getting excited.
Oh.
I didn't get to experience it. I've seen her do it for others, and I didn't get to experience it. I really focused on helping this baby. No, that's okay. It's okay. I'm on my phone. You're like a night, but it's really funny because what I was saying is when I met. Very lovely person. I just feel it around me. I'm something that doesn't do that.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I can feel all. I feel all the negativity.
I'm gonna
force them to get out of there. Not either because they have all done their shadow. So it's hard for them to acknowledge and be conscious of it. And my mom's. Is that the only way you can do it is by you heal yourself by healing yourself. They changed my daughter.
Yeah.
Like now, she doesn't like exhibit anymore.
Yeah.
Really not.
Oh, we see the kids so like not to change.
Like now,
Arrogant.
so the point where she just said, like,
Oh, that's glorious.
this is really excellent. She also does being on.
Yeah. Yeah, it works so well.
Really
Yeah.
really.
Right.
I was when I was with my family, I started having these strange panic attacks. I didn't know what they were. I had panic attacks. It just felt really funny. Like I felt like I can't get air. Breaths feel like I feel like my lungs, arms scared, and I feel like relax. And then I like do this. And she sent me a bunch of things, and I did. I was sitting there in my whole entire warrior, and just being all my mom comes out. Like, wow, you.
Oh, you make me so grateful when you say these things.
But it helped.
Are you Zara? Oh, I'm so happy to meet you in real life. Welcome, darling.
So sorry, I didn't talk about it.
That's fine. We're waiting on one more person and they're right around the corner. So please enter. You can leave your shoes at the door. Anyway.
Welcome.
This
Hi.
is Zara.
I'm Cece.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Please, the purple mat is very free. You're welcome to be there. Oh, I got the phone. Me and Adam. Just like you. Life. When it's time to fly down, we have one stick. So you just sit right now. On site is. Donna, it's so good to have you here. I was just letting each other know that you'd like to go around, there are oracle cards around the room, and you can pick from any deck and have a little message to yourself and life. You also can.
Do I choose now?
Walk around, you can. This is blue water. This is lavender water. That's supercharged tea. We're gonna add an intention. You know how I love my rituals. Can't get enough. Make a ritual out of waking up. But I really do. I have this song that I play. That is says it's basically like a good morning and reminding you of your power and infusing you and reminding you to take breaths and guide you through your power and non-powerful words that get you going. Remember that clearing for any of the negativity that comes up is just a past program that you're moving through swiftly and you're magnetizing everything towards you. And it's like part of my morning ritual.
I love your space.
Thank you. Welcome to my sanctuary, as I call it. Oh. Last person is just you. Then next time when y'all come, you'll know where it is. It'll be helping you.
Yeah.
So it is my hope this year, academic year, I talk in academic year, to be able to offer space more regularly both here and in other venues where we can have more community and do just kind of different kinds of things going on. And so thank you so sincerely from the depths of my soul for being part of my first one for this academic year. It is so powerful and I'm sharing it. My little message that I channeled today.
Well, it's good that we have someone that, does this here.
The universe provides what we are looking for. What we are seeking is about what we can.
And our hearts are always connected.
So on point or peak with the eyebrows go.
You know, I said that movies like children's.
Yes. What is this one?
I thought it won't be children.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. I got that card last week. It was one of the collective cards I pulled, and there was something else. And I love how the people in my space are usually connected with their card pulls. I love that. You can read about that one. What else? No, you can be like. They're wonderful. So that's my favorite deck. That starts with, yeah, it starts with. It has a special, it was my first deck I ever got.
Especially I wasn't taking a picture of it because every day.
And then you can read about it. And that's what I have something.
It helped with all the wishes, all this surrounding someone, and we'll make a relation to them. Definitely, sometimes I just, but it's natural myself, I'm just sick of it.
Hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's okay. Dear. Nice to meet you in real life. Or did I read me to real life? Right. Love, darling. Please come on in. You can put your mat here. You can put your mat in the middle there, or you can sit with me first, and then I'll move away. Come. Get your shoes, you can leave at the door, and then come on in. This is our wonderful collection of so we're here. Okay, we are all here, which means we are going to ground ourselves in just 2 or 3 minutes. If you wanted to pull an oracle card, you're welcome to take one. For yourself before we dive in. Okay.
I don't hear you very well all the time. Most of the
Okay.
time it's pretty good, but then sometimes it's a little bit cuts, but it's not that it's like blurry, but it's complete silent. But might be me. I'll try to find to make sure I have better connection. But I'm here
Okay.
listening.
Perfect. And I will bring the laptop in front of me so that you can hear better for the part where I'm giving the message. And then when I'm not talking, I'll move it away again for the
Okay,
perspective.
sounds good. Thank you.
Welcome. Oh. Got so many devices, which I'm blessed with, alhamdulillah. I kind of tested pretty much all of them, and yeah, I'm so grateful that I have this technology to be able to be this life and this kind of life. Okay. Just give you all a moment or two to get grounded. You're welcome to sit on the cushions, on the couches. You do not have to stay in this space. You're so welcome to move, and I will be moving around after.
Polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back and take delivery.
Here we are. Perfect. So and you're here just the right time. We are always in the place we're meant to be, and it's really fun when we actually get to experience that. And is like that childlike bit where it's like a bit of joy, and it's so beautiful. So today's whole journey, it is a once in a blue moon, super full moon journey. And the next full moon that is going to be a blue moon will not happen until 2025. The last one happened in August 2021. So maybe today when you're doing your reflection, you can think back to what was going on around August 2021 and see any cycles or patterns. The next full super moon is going to happen in 7 years. So we are so lucky. A super full moon is when you have 2 full moons in a year, and the super full moon is when it's very close to the earth. So it's just powerful. And Fatima, if you would share your quote one more time about what the moon is like, that'd be great. It doesn't have to be verbatim, but it was such a beautiful quote you said.
One of my favorite books by Ocean Vuong, on Earth and Beauty, it says, "What if I'm running outside because the moon tonight is children's book huge and you're thinking it's children's brain. The sight of it is strange sphere."
So, thank you for coming with that quote and sharing it with us. So I've expressed it a little bit already, but I just wanted to say again to you how grateful I am that you are here and that I can have space for you today. This time is meant for you to be with yourself to be in community with others who are of the same vibe or frequency as you, and to really spend this time however you need it to be. Of course, just being mindful and respectful of everybody who's present. We will spend some time in different practices like breath work, meditation, intention setting, and a Reiki share. So this space has already been infused with Reiki energy. And of course, when I actually tune into Reiki and do a little bit of healing, there will be more energy to share and more love and light that is spreading throughout. When you are in a space like this, please feel free to be yourself. You don't need to hold back any emotions or any questions or anything. Especially when breathing, there's Phoenix right there. And if you need to, let the snot fly. It's fine. No big deal. We'll just wipe it off. This whole space is about going from the depths of our shadows to the lightest of our experience. And so I call it the awakening or the ascension journey. It's not a one-time thing. It is a daily experience that we get to choose again and again and again. And it's a choice. And so know that some stuff may be very powerful and immediate for you, and other things may take time, and all of it's okay. And all the range of emotions, not just the highs and the lows, but everything in between and all of it together is exactly what we're here to embody. So I wanted to just share with you a message that was coming through for me today and a lot this last week, but this morning I wrote this. And I also wanted to offer you the opportunity, if you wanted to share before I do that, why maybe you came to this, or if there's something that you feel that would be helpful for everybody to know. And if not, you absolutely have the right to pass, and there's no judgment, there's no shame, nothing like that. But if you want the opportunity to share, please do. And we can just do it by like popcorning. Oh, I'm just
Who's the icebreaker?
And if you don't want to,
I
it's
can
still- okay. Thank you, Mona.
I'm going through a very challenging time of my life, and I need to to chill, or maybe not chill, but
Chill is a good word.
I'm facing it, I'm living it, accept it maybe, and see that I'm gonna move forward.
Yeah.
So I'm trying this and different, like I went also to a transformational breathing session, trying to help myself go through this tough time with the least damage.
Thank you for sharing.
Sending you love and light.
Thank you.
Holding this for you.
May I share why I'm here as well?
Yes, please do.
So I must say that I was not very familiar with this, but my sister Tamara has recommended it, and she has done it, and she really liked it and enjoyed it very much. And I do have 2 very little kids, and finding time for me in the evening is challenging. And she knows that, or actually I know as well, that if she recommends something, that it's something good for me. So I definitely was excited to be part of this. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for sharing, and thank you for taking time for you today.
Yes, but thank you. Yeah.
I don't believe in coincidence. You reached out to me, just randomly said to me. I usually go and align my chakras with my here. My soul is looking for something to be realigned again, and it's like it just popped out of nowhere. And I didn't even meditate, like it's in the spot all the time. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm curious to see.
No, it was not a coincidence, I don't think either, because you were put in my path at that exact moment that I was thinking of something. And it was like the universe going, this one. Yes, Fatima, exactly.
We were all just walking each other.
Two weeks. So when I came, I had a very large supporting community of like-minded individuals. So when I came to Kuwait, I started kind of reaching out my feelers around me, saying I want community. Of course, I have my community online, right? I've got my students online, of course, I have a competition as well. I put my students online, I put people communication online, and COVID made it very easy for us, right? We all learned technology, we learned how to stay in touch and stuff like this. One good thing was us, even though many troubles to us as well. And that's again something popped in my email, right? Like, oh, definitely, immediately, yes, right? Without even questioning it, without even asking.
Yeah. You can have doubts.
It was an immediate one, you know that, right?
Yes.
I would respond
Yeah,
to
it was so
email
fast.
within a couple of minutes. I'm like, yes, that's what I was looking for. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to meeting lots of people like mindset, yoga community, healing community, Reiki community as well. So I'm looking forward to meeting lots of people.
I will offer the opportunity again later if you want to share anything. And allow this time now to share the message that came for me today. And funny enough, you asked me a similar question that started my train of thought this morning. People ask me how my summer was, and my response has been good, wonderful, great, expansive, full. And in truth, it was also huge. It was monumental, it was massive. It was necessary. Like that quote, it was like child storybook huge. It was heavy. And it was light all at once and everything in between. Lots of stuff came up, lots of tests and triggers, patterns, lessons, things I needed to face, to be with, to reflect on, to sit in, to stew in. And I came back with this knowing. And it took me a minute to figure out what it was and what it was I truly needed, and also how I could express that. And it seemed like everything all at once. And then I remembered the words that maybe Buddha didn't say it exactly like this, but simple is best. And so I started to simplify, and I started to clarify. And I had to go back to it. That has been on my heart and on my mind and in my being since not the February that passed, but the one before. And then really since last summer, at the end of last summer, that's when the message was so clearly laid on my heart and heard in my whole being. And I went, okay, cool. I closed my ears to it and I set it aside for a while. And it was the message that I was meant to bring what I do and what I like to call my magic. And I say this in the fun way. I don't say this in any bizarre kind of way, but I say it in a fun way. Bring my magic to Kuwait. And that happened after I became a Reiki master. And so it was like all the pieces of the puzzle that were coming together over the 5 years from the time I started doing yoga and embodying that until the time that Reiki piece clicked. And I had to do this by tuning into me, just me. And what did I desire? And this is really hard, sort of, at times for me, because it's like I was doing it all over again. This pattern that I get into. People pleasing, serving others, going against myself, my intuition, my own methodology. I was avoiding looking in the mirror, metaphorically speaking. I think I'm cute. But I was really avoiding looking deep into my soul in the mirror. I was ignoring, I was bypassing, and then numbing, rejecting, self-abandoning. And I saw the pattern happen again and again and again. And then I stopped. I got really quiet. I got really still and allowed. I surrendered to me, to spirit, to the universe. I allowed and I accepted myself, and I started listening again. I turned up the volume on my own intuition. I started honoring myself, those whispers of the soul, that they've been there all along. Not just the one about teach Reiki, bring that healing to Kuwait, but so many others. So my question to you, for how long will you ignore it? Same question I asked myself. And why? What are you afraid of? And that was it. It was the fear. It was the fear that kept me stuck. The time and time again that I've experienced in my life, it's always been the fear. And I reeled. It was like somebody punched me and I got like, oh, you know that, oh, okay. I let the fear engulf me instead of knowing that my light will always overshadow any darkness. It's like I forgot for a minute. I had amnesia, like I fell back asleep with the numbing, and the fear won momentarily. But as always, the light shone again. I remembered about faith. I remembered all the times I had done it before. Yes, I'd seen other people do things. Yes, I'd seen things that I thought impossible to be done. But I remembered me. I looked at me for the example that I had done before. What had I done before? What had I overcome before? Maybe it wasn't the exact same thing, but I was my own example. I saw the path others had forged also, and the path that I had forged for me and for others. I remembered my power and I knew it was possible for me again. And if I fall, it'll be possible again and again and again. Because one of the things about me, the way I view the world, it's through the lens of endless possibility. And that's been me since my first memory. It is endless possibility. And I heard the word courage. And I held on to that word for dear life. It was my life raft. It was my flotation device. It's the word that reminds me that the only way is through. So here we go. This quote by Nelson Mandela came up for me today. I had tinges of it. I was like, I gotta actually go look what it is. I learned that that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man or woman is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Courage is a choice that we can make over fear or through fear. Remember, we are bound with magic. Each and every step we take is infused with this possibility. Embrace, trust, and know that faith is just as expansive as fear can be, but in the opposite direction. When we dare to challenge fear's whispers of scarcity, lack, worry, the past, whatever it might be, we are daring to go all in on us, to walk through that fear and come out the other side and be us. You be you. Both fear and faith require us to believe in something that is unseen and that is yet to be. And I want to give you these acronyms that I love. Fear. It is false evidence appearing real. And faith. It stands for full assurance in the heart. And it's my heart that's been calling me this whole time. This is the courage, this is the trust, this is surrender. And this is the belief in possibility. It's the belief in yourself, your unique magic that you want to anchor into. So when you awaken in this waking, in this plane of existence, in this current situation, in this timeline, this dimension, it's a remembering of who you are. It's a returning to yourself. It's a coming home. And that's always back to your heart's home. And you trust in your intuition to get there. It's the realization of the self and of the world and your orientation in it. Where are you in this place and time? And sometimes it might feel like a lot, too much even. That tsunami that comes and hits you, it's okay. You hold on for dear life to your life raft, whatever that word might be. And at other times, it might feel like a tickle or a wave lapping at your toes on the sand. Almost like a distant memory you're trying to recall, but you can't quite get it. Yet there remains this little niggle, this glimmer, this feeling of magic. And it's made concrete by that knowing, that feeling that you know, and that's the faith. Trust in your heart. Trust in your intuition. It will never lead you astray. The mind creates the tension, the struggle, the drama. So when we can choose faith over fear, anchor into the full assurance of the heart, we realize that everything's happening for our benefit and we step into our path. So today, I invite you to be with your intuition, be with your heart. Can you choose faith over fear? Where can you choose faith over fear? Why do you want to choose faith over fear? And let that be with you as you take a moment or few to set an intention for today's practice. An intention can be a question you have for the universe, something you're gearing towards. It's an action because our thought, our word, our feelings, they're all action, just in different forms. Your thoughts are electric. Your heart and emotions are magnetic. You create that electromagnetic cycle. Your aura, it emits the frequency that you're attracting to you. What is your intention? You have journals, you have paper, this can take some time and act by writing down that intention.
Can I read my oracle first?
Please do.
Presence of love will always outpass fear.
I love that. Beautiful. So good. Yeah, there's a book about it too, wherever the book. They're reading it, but the book.
And they're writing
different-
the prompts.
You can
Just our
your intention. Only your intention right now. Take a minute and be with it. No, you can write more than one intention. You could write 100 if you wanted to. And if you don't want to write it, it's also, you don't have to. It's your time. False evidence appearing real. So many people say that. It's so funny to me and I love it. People always say I'm so little in real life. I have a big personality, but I'm a kind of small person. wait for the phone. That one's coming later. Nikki, if you want to have a tea or if you want to have a tea or a water, now is a good time to have a tea or a water. We will set the intention in a minute with the into the tea.
Thank you.
Hi, Mooney. You're welcome. Mooney, I'm glad you joined us. We just are at the part where we set an intention. So if you want to take a moment to set your intention by writing it down, and then later in the replay, you can hear the message that I had, that I channeled this morning.
Come on.
Yeah.
Send her my love.
PC says, hey.
Hey, boo boo.
Love you too, boo. In about 2 minutes, we will set our intentions into our beverage of choice. Yes, that's why there's more.
That was me the first time.
There's some behind you, Zara. If you need more, there's more tea there. Yeah. Did you see the tea, or were you looking at the drink? Has it? Also, if you just joined, I want to show you the crystal mandala grid that I created and supercharged for this beautiful moon. It's also on a spinning around. All right, my lovelies. Even if you're not quite finished setting your intention, you can think it, use it, speak it into your tea. So this tea is special for a couple reasons. It has been charged under the light of the super full moon, and even some of the water had been charged under some other full moons and new moons, and I just kind of added to it. So it's got a lot of energy. Also, I don't know if you know Dalal, Finding Xanadu, her tea. This is her lavender tea, and it's all natural and it's absolutely beautiful. So this lavender, it's a wonderful herb for us to calm and to kind of ground. And so I love to use lavender tea, especially for moon events and at night, and it will not keep you up, it's herbal. So with that, I invite you to hold your tea. And if you don't have any more and you need some more, I've got it. And with one of your intentions, with more than one of your intentions, the one maybe that seems like your heart is calling it the most right now. I invite you to hold your intention in your hand, hold your tea in your hand, and you can whisper your intention into it, or you can think your intention into it, or put it up against your heart, and allow your intention to be infused into this tea, to release what is no longer serving you and invite in whatever it is you're calling. Then feel it with the lifting of this cup to your lips, as if you are kissing towards your intention and inviting it into you. Taking a sip, holding it in your mouth, maybe really appreciating the power of alchemy, transformation, and swallowing and enjoying it, taking it all in. And so it is. You can trust that because you have set the intention, you put it into the cosmos, it will manifest. And just like a seed, we don't go digging it up to check if it's growing. We release and trust and surrender that whatever that intention is, if it is purely from our soul and our essence, of course it will come. Ours is to worry about the what and the why. The universe will take care of the how and the when. Faith over fear. And now we're going to breathe. So we will do some breath work. This breath work is so that you can tune into your higher self. We're going to tap into our theta brainwaves so that when we go into the journaling portion, you're really in your subconscious mind and you're able to let come up whatever needs to come up. Remember, if it's heavy, put it down. You don't need to carry that. If you are on your cycle, or if you are pregnant, there are some breathing techniques, one of them today, that I will just advise you instead to breathe regularly, as in deep, full inhalations. And I say on your cycle the first day. If you're past the first day, it's not going to really affect you, but if you are pregnant, please don't. These breathing techniques we are going to do are called releasing breath, equal ratio breathing, Kapalabhati breath, and Chandra Bedi, or moon piercing breath. She's our intuitive. So in the releasing breath, it's a deep inhale through the nose and an open mouth exhale. And I'll walk you through each of them so that when we actually go into the practice, I don't have to stop to explain. If you need to sit up on a cushion to allow your hips to be a little bit higher than your knees, that can be really helpful. It can just kind of slant you forward. And if you want to switch to a chair or the couch, you're super welcome, even if it's throughout the practice. The equal ratio breath is just as it sounds. We breathe in equally. We hold at the top for the same beat. We let go for the same beat, and we hold again at the bottom. I will keep the count for us, so all you have to do is breathe, and I will signal with my hands as well. So if you want to close your eyes, you're more than welcome to close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice. Or if you want to watch me, you can just watch the rise and fall of my hands. It will go like this. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And these breaths, you want to take them into your belly, your ribs, and your chest. So hold. And then when you're releasing, you're really get all that air out. It's that is just from the nose. Thank you for asking that question. The whole purpose of this breath is to really tune into our body. And when the releasing breath, we use it so that we can kind of settle in. And the equilatial breath, we use it so that we can start to activate our parasympathetic nervous system and start resting. When we do these kind of breathing techniques, they're all for different purposes in clearing, and they can have multiple purposes. But for today, I want us to really just kind of tune into that self. Then we are going to move into a more activating breath. And the reason we're switching back and forth is so that we're able to allow our nervous system the time to adjust and hold the space for all the things that might come up today. Your Kapalabhati breath, this is the one that if you're pregnant, please do not do. And if your cycle is the first stage, maybe you just continue the equal ratio breathing or deep belly breathing, letting your exhale be long. It's a passive inhale through the nose and short, quick exhalations through the nose. The breath, it's consistent in and out, in and out. It's not one big breath in and then a bunch out. They're in, out, in, out, in, out. So it will look like this, and your belly is going to pump in toward your spine. So it's not shoulders going up and down, but your belly moving into your spine. So think about, I'm really forcefully pushing the air out of my nose, but I'm not really thinking about bringing the air into my body. And you can give it a try. And if you, there's not really much if you do it wrong, don't worry, you're not going to get anything wrong or mess anything up. Just try to be forceful with that exhale so you're taking the carbon dioxide out of your body and letting it go. Then we'll do that for a couple different songs, and these songs are maybe going to bring up some emotions for you. They might make you feel really empowered. They might make you feel a little bit activated or triggered. Whatever wants to come up, let that be. And then we'll go into the moon piercing breath, or Chandra Bedi. This one takes a mudra. We put our peace fingers down on the right hand. This will allow the flow of energy through our body. Your ring finger comes to the left nostril. Your thumb is for the right nostril. This will be a circular breath, and we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, but only one side at a time. And we will always be breathing in through the left, plugging both nostrils, exhaling through the right, plugging both nostrils. Inhaling left, plug both, exhale right, plug both. And again, I will keep the count for you, so there's no need to worry about that. I will keep cueing you throughout, and if ever you get lost, just come back in and go with me. Okay. Are there any questions before we lean into this? Yeah, absolutely. I also wanted to ask, does anybody need to leave right at 8:30? Or are you okay if we spend those 15 minutes, because we started a little late? So if you're okay, I will keep us going. But if you need to leave, also you can just exit and you can chat with me later. Okay. So I just want to make sure that if you're fine to stay and you have the time, I'm happy to be here with you also.
Have a sitter for Shireen, but sing it.
Okay. Well then. All right, let's get going. So breathe in through your nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. Release what no longer serves you. Deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. One more, just like now seal the lips. Breathe in through the nose. Hold. Breathe out through the nose. Hold. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. In. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. In. 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Keep it going. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Fill up. Hold. Breathe out. And hold. Trust yourself breathing. Hold. Breathe out. And hold. Breathe in. Hold for a little longer at the top here. Keep holding. Allow yourself to sit. With a little bit of discomfort. Hold. Maybe you hold just a moment longer and then release. Let it out through the nose, slowly and surely. Take your time. And when you get to the bottom, hold again. Can you hold longer? Notice the sensations in your body. Notice the sensations in your mind. Now breathe in. So all the way up and hold. Release that breath with a sigh through the lips. And sit in silence for just a moment. Let the breathing be as regular as it feels right. And I invite you to take another deep breath in through your nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Now you'll notice the fast pace of this song. This is for Kapalabhati. We're going to breathe in through our nose And then pump out with the thumb. Keep it going.
Version of you. Quickly becomes real. Like to feel
Take a breath in here, all the way in.
this version of you.
Let it out. Now breathe with it. And pump it out.
This version of you. Simply becomes real.
That hurts today.
And you're right here with this version of you.
And now let it go.
See things as they really are.
Like that.
This version of you.
In the pump.
Is this version of you welcoming you. This version of you. I'd like to imagine this version of you.
No. Mouth, let it go. Now more Kapalabhati breathing. We'll go with the beat of this. It's the same breathing technique with the different beat. And if you need to go a little faster, go ahead. If you need to go a little bit slower, go
way together.
take a breath into the nose. Open your mouth, let it go.
I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you.
Open your mouth, release. Shoulder. To know if all the way to the left. Hold. Release the mouth. Again, like that. How can you raise yourself? Breathe in.
We come a long, long way together. I have to celebrate you,
What do you
baby.
celebrate today?
I have to praise you like I should.
We go again. How? Praise yourself for right here. Hip and home. One more. Connecting the music. Breathe in deeply to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. And one more like that. Find the beat. If you need to go faster, you're welcome. If you want to. Let it take you to your high first. time for bed. Allow you to enter. Bring your Vishnu Mudra up towards your face. If at any point you need to hold on to your elbow, you're welcome. So we want to start about the elbow and then hopefully over that meditation. Allow your right thumb to go to your right nostril. Breathe out through your left. Now begin the inhale through the left nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Blood flows. 3, 2, 1. Blood flows. 3. And left. 1. Blood flows. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Blood flows. Blood flows. allow your Vishnu Mudra to be released. And breathe in through both nostrils. And then exhale slowly. Now allow yourself to go to your journal. And I invite you to journal any experience that may have come up for you. Or I invite you to journal on any of the prompts that resonate with you. Know that you can take them with you and journal on the rest of them at your own leisure. So if you'd like to journal on an experience that or any felt sensation. I'll get everything. Right. Yeah. Fresh. Yeah. Hopping around and perhaps place my hands on you, perhaps not. Know that all there is the energy that is being shared right now extends from one to another. Everywhere I touch on one person, that energy passes to the other.
however, it doesn't work in a way that there's any negative energy or any transfer in that regard. It's just a sharing of love, light. It's probably
One time street, that's the idea. And you would naturally, as you began on this eventually.
that in the reason. Taking your time to just keep yourself from longer. No rush. And if you have a timeline, honor that for yourself. My mentor said to me the other day, I just immediately because these words, they resonated so deeply in my soul and gave me such peace. Imagine this. Whenever you need to take pause, whenever you need to slow down and really take pause, standing still. You are all moving in your own perfect timing, in your own way, exactly where you are.
Dispersion simply becomes real. You're right here in dispersion. See things as they really are. Dispersion.
Body. I invite you to turn to your left side. Your lunar side, honoring the soul journey. In your own time, sit up to be this version of you. Bringing your heart center like a prayer pose. Taking a moment to bow your chin reverently toward your own chest. And to say thank you to yourself for honoring and taking this time for you. I saw my dad in summer, who I haven't seen. Oh, wow, thank you.
Thank you.
I gotta give it a shot.
Thank you.
Great.
Good night.
I will have to. My because I came on my back was hurt and I'm like. I will see you tomorrow. It's so worth it sometimes.
What's a rabbit?
That you know, rabbit.
One with a rabbit.
Yeah, I feel like I was thinking the same thing.
Like she was a rabbit. There's a one here, there's one here, there's one there.
Yeah.
There's one there.
And really, oh, yes. Well, actually, probably. I look like a rabbit. Oh, I think one of my experiences is a rabbit, but that I look like one, not so much. I love it. I look like a rabbit. I love that a lot. Yeah, I'm totally living for that. I'll take it. I love bunnies. They're my favorite.
I can see that, they're all over the apartment.
Welcome. I would love to catch up with you. We'll have some time. My cousin is from a life. There is a new way. You want to do this? Go around. Right, I can couldn't remember if you picked the apartment. I wonder if I asked if you want. Had a girl. That's okay. Thank you. Bye. Come up. Thank you. I didn't hear the last. Okay. I hope you, I love. You feel really special, actually, though.
Yeah. So many ideas, and I think of this, and you are the person who knows the people here. Oh, so. And yeah, we're gonna. Whether you're here to work. Leave and some. Yeah, this thing that's just. Word. And you.
I can't see it, but I don't know. Now, it seems to be right time, but yeah.
Is it so during the week here and then the stagger? We got you.
But it's not.
Love you so much. Have a beautiful night, Alice. It took you the way of me. Hi, lady. Thank you for your patience. So lovely. Right? It's okay to cry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like, when I was trying to.
Yeah, I cried. Oh, you don't. I mean, if you feel like. Yeah.
But it was really good. I enjoyed. Session.
This was not really a workshop. This was more just like a, yeah, session. I'll call it a session, like circle session. Workshops are usually a little bit more interactive. Yes. I just went for on feet. Yeah, nice feet. So there's different reasons. And I know Wim Hof, but this is the kind I. Was it around the same thing, August? Because I wonder if it was, and then that made so much sense. Yeah. Look in your camera at the beautiful workshop. 100% sure. Yeah.
The breathing, right?
Yeah, the breathing. And that's such everyone to hear it. And like it connects us to our spirit is our oneness.
Yeah, but that's what.
It can be God, it
My
can be
soul,
God,
I don't know,
like
soul,
yes,
spirit,
right?
I don't know,
I call this like our inner divinity,
like the true you,
right?
that's
That
what
is, yeah, that is you, that's what in there, and that is your awareness, that is your one, that is your connection, and that sometimes then or not, there's the moment of realization. So you can feel separated, you can feel this separation, but that's suffering from the or oh, I work at a school. Yeah. No, just with Lana. Did I work with and Lana and yeah, she's a public speaker. She does some kind of public speaking thing-ish, maybe for NBK. She works with NBK. And she also owns Get Healthy, which is the platform for and so she oh yeah, so that's very that's perfect. That's true. And then the other, like the lady who was sitting on the couch, I work with her, and that one who's sitting there also. So they're seeing me tomorrow. I have two jobs. Like one day, this will Sometimes remind me. Always in rush with no one.
That's very fast.
Yeah. And you are both crazy? Mommy, oh. That's cool. Where are you from? Cool. Yay! I thought you were both Canadian. I thought
she was Canadian.
I made an assumption just based on like. Yeah. Oh. What did you move? You?
Here's.
Okay, so
But I'm leaving soon. I'm going back to the States.
which state?
My sister, she moved in Pennsylvania,
I.
but I don't see myself there forever.
When are you leaving?
I don't know, maybe in October.
So you still have a little bit of time to
Yeah.
get that and those connections with that? Yay.
I'm just trying to get my stuff.
Good for you. That's so exciting.
I'm done with playing. I really am.
Yeah, that's okay. I will one day leave and here now enough time. And it's not that I need them. I'm ready to stay.
And
I
it's-
have to.
yeah.
I have to come back. There is a connection here. Sometimes that takes a while, but it's fun. Oh, I have a program starting in, I'm just really bad at getting on the scrimmage stuff because I have a busy life, but I'm having a good program.
No, you're actually good.
Oh, thank you. Yay.
Yeah, you are.
It's great because I'm like, I'm not posting enough, but I'm like, I'm a person. What am I supposed to do? I have a group program starting in September for,
The
Studying
shadow
the
work?
shadows. And this is the first step of the manifestation process. And it's about finding your purpose and like knowing and living your purpose. So perhaps it will be something that you join me and this is Chris.
It's not the video.
No, it's gonna start like, well, it'll start like in a week or two. I'm just waiting to honestly.
I'm not sure because my situation. No.
It's online, so the good part is that you can join anywhere and you have those voices. So
it's still taking up.
this one is gonna be totally online. There's only 4 sessions and they're an hour and a half long. It's a really beautiful dive into the shadows. But throughout the month, there will be other in-person sessions as well. They're just not that much. That workshop is just one thing because I'm teaching people how to manage. What I really realized about myself of it, I embody manifestation. And so people are manifestation focused. I'm a manifestation embodiment. You teach you how to manifest it. So the first step is shadow because we have to unblock in order to actually feel.
Yeah, I have a question. Who are your spirit guides? Because yesterday I met them.
Well, everybody has different ones. Where did you meet them?
I mean, at home.
Some of yours?
Oh, on the pendulum. I called them.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's 2 females.
okay. Do you know who they are? Have you asked them who they are?
Well, they don't want me, they don't want to give me, they don't, she's like, what?
No, but I love you. I did something.
They don't want me to know their name, but they give me their.
Oh, okay.
But
Are they beings from the highest realms?
the higher, yes, I
And
call
when
them.
you call, make sure you're always calling the highest realms.
Yeah.
Very important. Very important. If you're ever calling in guides for beings, always say from the highest realms.
Yeah.
We don't want, because we can invite low vibrational energy. I know this because I do. And we don't want to do that, and I didn't know I had done it. So like, it's important that we're very careful with our. So,
I was there, so.
I don't know.
No, I was like at that stage, that the unbound spirit, love. They
Yeah.
can trick you, they can give you
Yeah.
false answers.
Yeah.
You're gonna get disappointed.
I don't know who yours are, to be honest. We each
But
have
who
our.
are they? Like, I try to look like.
Oh, Google, my darling. I love that. Google's not gonna tell you.
I know.
So. I knew some of them. The reason I know who some of mine are,
You met them for meditation or like?
I have met some through meditation. I am clairvoyant, so I have empathy. And so I know who some of mine, know who's gonna be, I know that presence. Another way I've actually had one of my friends who's medium, tell me who one of them is, that's who them. I can't actually tell you. But
He's a what?
he's a medium. He communicates with other realms,
okay.
and it's phenomenal. It's like, but they're usually they can be people who you know who have passed and who have died and they're like evil. They might be angelic. They could be ascended masters, meaning like life being
before, or
you could have met them in another soul life, like, you know, in a past life, and they're connected to being your soul team, your soul family. They could actually just be ascended masters who are guarded to take care of you. I have like, I don't know the one that I have, but I know that I have one of those in my sphere of spirit teams because there's just a big energy. Also today, I can't make this shit up though. I can't make it up to the point where I have goosebumps thinking about it. Last night, before I went to bed, I tuned into a meditation because I am trying to tap into my earliest chakra that I don't know because I'm not public. Maybe it were in zero or before. But
oh, I saw your stuff.
yeah, so I'm really going deep. And now, then in the morning, I did a meditation, or might have, or no, a journal. So then, this afternoon, this message came into my Instagram from some lady that I don't know, but I don't know who she is. And normally people are like, Grand Rising, my love, I feel your big energy, what do you give a reading? And then they want money. This woman just started pouring out to me so much truth. Why do you know that? Telling me stuff that's like, why are you just telling me? She hasn't asked for anything, she's just sharing information with me, and it's all about what it is.
She DM'd you?
Yep, and it like this person found me, and she's like, I'm drawn to you, I need to tell you this information, and she told me stuff that I know to be true, that why would you ever do that? Stuff that I've been told before, stuff that I was told very recently. And then she went on to tell me about the stuff that I was journaling and meditating on. Who are you and how do you know me and how did you even know I was doing that? Because I didn't post about the specific shooting. I was like, oh my gosh. And so then I told her I'm doing this book and I invited her, but she and so I'll go back online and see what she says, but I can't wait to read it. And again, she's not asking for it. Like, you know when, like, there are times when people are so through because it's like the tweet shares this, right? And it's not weird or hokey. And I'm so grateful because I feel like this is one of those kind of matches that has been given to me through technology. And because I kind of unblocked something yesterday, and you'll notice if you shift something or block something. I saw you do a big yawn during something, and I saw you like the tears. Pay attention, John. Why would you want to be? This is a sign of release. Tears, yawn, stretches, and notice the neck.
I even I couldn't like I went to my IUCC once you were touching me, I felt the line. So deep. This is the feeling. In fact, once you left, I was like imagining your face, like keeping the line.
The breathing experience you told us to write. I said I felt light. I felt pure intention. I felt my true self.
Yeah.
And then I wrote, I am light.
You
I
are
am
like
you. I am kind. I am innocence. I am longing for you. I am true, I am. I swear to see like.
Oh, lady,
So that's the
you
true
make
us.
my heart beat so, and you also then brand me into.
This is what
Can't
we
make
need
this
to
shit up.
see. This is what we need to see.
Good, and this is what I need too, I need this community that I can be a
So
part
I'm
of.
glad
and-
that I found you.
Oh, if you would, because my memory, I really have, I feel like I forget every night when I go to bed, and I forget my whole day. And then I wake up in the morning and I have to start. If you would be so kind as to just text me, you say, that way I can anchor into it, put it on my picture, like. Your picture, but you don't have to. Text me the words, like.
Because I wanna take a picture with them.
Me too. But I would love them, it's just to be from on the left. You lady. I'm still recording, that's it. How do I stop this?